Dustin the Diamond Poirier versus the notorious Conor McGregor. But first, check out our new intro.
Oh! He slapped it!
Let's go, champ!
He's not gonna make it! Unbelievable! Buster Douglas is the new heavyweight champion of the world!
Hey guys, I'm Tejas and that's the Payan.
Hello guys.
And we're here after the trilogy fight between Dustin the Diamond Poirier and Conor McGregor that just happened yesterday. Normally we have to wait at least a year for a McGregor fight, but this one's, I guess, come early. The last match that they had was earlier in
January,
which,
yes.
yeah, which Poirier won by knockout, quite decisive.
A second round knockout.
Yeah, a second round knockout. And what was instrumental in Poirier's win was the use of the calf kicks, which really left McGregor's legs numb in a sense, and that allowed for Poirier to come up well on top. But do you think McGregor was still decent in that fight in terms of his stand-up game?
The previous fight?
Yeah, in the previous fight.
Yes, I do feel, he connected a good left cross like he usually does.
Mm-hmm.
And in the first round, we could see Dustin, was shook by that. But Dustin held on his own. And, it went till the second round. And Dustin, he was keeping his calm under the pressure in the first round. And as we advanced to the second round, Dustin was just all over McGregor. And McGregor didn't really knew what to do.
But there were some good signs from McGregor in that first round in terms of his fluidity in landing his combinations, which kind of led me to make the predictions I did make. The Payan would have a lot to say about that.
So here's our clip of our predictions.
Hey guys, I'm traveling right now, but my predictions for the match is Dustin the Diamond wins in the second round, knockout. Hope to see a great match ahead.
So I'm up after a long night, minutes away from the main event, Dustin Poirier versus Conor McGregor 3, the trilogy fight. I'm gonna make my prediction. Although he's not the betting favorite, I am gonna go for Conor to win by round 2 knockout. And he has to win this because I don't see where the road would lead him if he loses this one. Not a fan of his trash talk, but I think he's gonna win this.
Bruh, look at this dude.
So can we hear your prediction again, Tejas? What
Yeah,
was it again? Loud and clear, please. Loud and clear.
I had my reasons to make the prediction that I did make. Conor seemed to sting Poirier every time he landed crisp, and I thought it was just due to the inactivity. I thought, a motivated Conor McGregor would be back for once and really, come and deliver. That wasn't the case, evidently. What do you think of his mindset coming into this fight?
I really don't know. In the trash talk, it didn't feel like how Conor used to trash talk previously. It wasn't the case this time. Right. One good line that he landed was "Your wife is your husband," and that was it by Conor McGregor. And people from the crowd were making fun about how Conor didn't win his last 3-4 matches.
Yeah. So it just felt really
that
forced.
Wasn't good. Yeah, it just really felt forced, for selling the ticket, and he was trying to apply that pressure that he had put on in the first fight between Dustin and Conor. Right. But that wasn't the case. Dustin wasn't having it.
Dustin's used to this now. He's been here, done that.
Yeah.
And I personally felt that McGregor's approach of being more respectful in the build-up was more likable rather than having to force this venomous trash talk, which I really...
The second match, the rematch that happened, between Dustin and Conor, I liked that one because there was respect from both the sides. Right. But right now, after Conor lost, there was no respect from Dustin, which was very shameful, I felt. So there was no respect.
Yeah, no respect. That does bring us to the match, which had an anticlimactic end. But I guess for 2 minutes, Conor did look good. He had that old Eddie Alvarez stance and a good bunch of kicks to the body, some jabs and leg kicks to the knee.
That's what I felt like what he was missing in his second match was Conor has been relying on his left sniper hand a lot. But whereas in the first match, he was using those spinning kicks
Right.
and a roundhouse kick a lot, which led to that, that sniper hand. So no one would be expecting, and it was like in a flash and done deal.
Right.
So in the second match, he did not do that. He was just using that left hand. But in the third match, he came back to that old stuff, which was good, which was really good.
For 2 minutes.
For 2 minutes. Yes, for 2 minutes. But then
There was something
happened.
very different about this match in that Poirier was so confident. It was so evident looking at him. And I was watching the True Geordie podcast, True Geordie's live stream, and Vidal Riley, a professional boxer, happened to be on that. He said that Poirier fought McGregor like he was no threat to him. And I really felt that.
Absolutely.
The way he was comfortable.
Dustin was landing at his will. Never ever he looked like he was, missing it or anything. He almost landed everything on his will, at his will.
Yeah, he just felt so much at ease that it was baffling. With McGregor on the other end. Yeah, never seen that. Never seen that. Even Khabib took him a bit serious. Had his own concern. Okay, don't stand up with this guy. Go for the takedown as much as possible. Poirier was just chill. He did things as and when it came.
Even after winning, after the post-fight interview, he was so calm. He was like, he knew that he was going to win, and there was no adrenaline rush or whatever you see during the post-interview. He's like, yeah, that's easy. I knew it was going to happen. I felt his ankle, having a fracture kind of a thing.
Yeah, I mean, just as easily as he started fighting with McGregor, landing punches on McGregor in the stand-up game, he took him down. McGregor tried to apply a guillotine choke that did not work, and the elbows were they're hard to watch.
It was giving me the Khabib versus McGregor fight vibes
in that second round. Yeah.
But to give credits to McGregor, he landed some good up kicks. I think twice it has happened in UFC that people have gone down with those kicks.
Right.
And Dustin, left him there. He was like, okay, I don't want to take that. And he backed up. And that's when McGregor got up and the ankle break happened.
So for viewers that don't know what happened, McGregor got up off the floor. And as he was taking a step back, his ankle just kind of snapped and he went to the floor. The round ended before Poirier could perhaps get a finish. But obviously the fight could not continue after that.
Because of a doctor's stoppage.
Yeah, because of a doctor's stoppage. And I watched a video by a doctor named Brian Sutterer. He has a YouTube channel. And on his channel, he did a breakdown of what could have led to this injury. He said that footing indicated a lack of stability in the way he landed. And also he suggested that a leg should not snap that easily, and there could have been some pre-existing trauma or injury. Either ways, it's one of those bizarre endings, isn't it?
I do think even without the ankle break, Dustin would have had him in the second round again.
True. My prediction
was way comfortable, and I would have banged it on point. In the comment section, I want people to roast him. I want you guys to roast this guy.
Be kind.
Okay. Don't. So what do you think? Was the match good? Do you want to see another match inconclusive ending? What's your take?
Just Poirier's confidence, I think, is enough for me to agree with your prediction. Actually, it was a pretty spot on prediction. Again, your prediction. But I don't think I want to watch another match. Doesn't mean it won't happen. Fairly possible. But yeah, I'm not up for it.
Well, I don't think so. I don't think Dustin would want to fight him again. I mean, his post-interview, he did say if there's a fight, he will fight him. But, even people don't want to see it again. I mean, twice is a good number to, let people know that he defeated McGregor fair and square.
And Poirier has, to be fair to him, he's evolved over these years. Yeah, and
he has justified the title of being Diamond.
Yep. Made under pressure. No doubt about it.
Made under pressure.
We're talking about the same guy who went out in one round against a young and motivated McGregor. And in this 1 year, he himself has come back and shoved McGregor aside and, just taking the
And
next step.
I like
towards
how the
title.
times have changed.
Hmm.
Now if we compare it, McGregor is Dustin. Dustin is McGregor.
Yeah.
If we see the first match and the third match,
hmm,
he's that confident now.
he's that confident.
So I don't think there will be another match between McGregor and Dustin.
Yeah, quite unlikely. The leg break, it reminded me of Anderson Silva's rematch with Chris Weidman, and a lot of similarities, which we'll get to right now. Anderson Silva was one of the most dominant middleweights in the UFC. And after losing to Chris Weidman once, I think he had 5 losses, 1 no contest, and just 1 victory. I'm worried that if McGregor continues to fight, something like that could happen. What do you think?
That's the $1 million question. Do you think McGregor would continue? Do you see him coming back? Do you want to see him fight again? Because we all love to see Conor McGregor, the OG McGregor. So do you think that McGregor is gonna return ever?
It's very hard to decide because McGregor has something that almost no UFC fighter has, which is a lot of cash to rest back on.
The double champ does whatever he wants.
Whatever he wants. And we have seen fighters take a bunch of losses and still come back. The likes of Charles Oliveira, Jan Blachowicz, and even Poirier. They've struggled at times, but they've found a way to come back on track and win titles.
But the point with Poirier and the other fighters are they want to prove.
Right.
They want to prove that they're still there. I don't think McGregor wants to prove it anymore. I think he has lost that fighting spirit in him. I mean, people are going to trash talk about me, saying that you haven't fought, you don't know anything about fighting. But let's be honest, McGregor isn't the same anymore.
He isn't the same. And I think, is that the end of the McGregor era? The McGregor we knew?
It's safe to say it's the end of the OG McGregor era. I don't see him coming back. He might fight. At the end of the day, I don't want him to become like a stepping stone for other fighters.
Which is quite a possibility.
Which is quite a possibility, But I don't want to see that guy to become that. If he retires now, okay, he'll still have that sort of a legacy. He was the first ever double champ and things. But him reduced to a stepping stone for other fighters, I don't want to see that.
Yeah. I guess in conclusion, McGregor shouldn't return until he's really sure about why he's doing this.
Until he wants to prove everyone wrong.
Unless he wants to prove everyone wrong. And now I think even his body is giving out. Let's be frank about it. He's out of his prime. His body isn't...
His ankle snapped. What else can we say?
Yeah, it's not adding up towards like a continued career here. But we are grateful for what he has done. He's taken...
And viewers, please make sure you comment down what do you think. Should Conor return or he shouldn't, or he should retire? That's very important. We want to know what you think.
Yeah, these are our thoughts on it. I feel that he needs to take some time to think about this before ever making a jump back into the octagon. And that's what we think about this fight. We said we're going to be busy in June. June's gone by, but we are here in July and it started with a bang. Many more ideas that we've been working on, which will take some time, but it'll surely be worth the wait.
But you're going to love it.
Yeah. So stay tuned for that. Thank you for watching this video and we'll see you next time.
Thank you guys.